I would love to learn more about what you feel as though the three central themes of North of Sunset are. And not to give away too many spoilers, I'm just really curious, like, what themes you really wanted to express through this novel.
So, a big theme in North of Sunset is perspective. And that is something that I think is so important in life because we go through ups and downs, peaks and valleys, but it's all about our outlook. Our experience of life is really that lens that we see it through. So if we have a positive lens on, we have a brighter lens, we are seeing the world and we are taking it in that way, and we are also projecting that. We're going to have a completely different experience. Just finding heaven on earth essentially is a huge part of it. A second theme is relationships, especially in your early 20s when you're not sure what you're doing with your life. People always talk about a midlife crisis, but I truly believe we go through a quarter life crisis, figuring out what am I doing with my life? I was supposed to be an adult at this stage and have everything figured out. And you realize that you never do. And then bringing other people into that world without wiping your feet at the door before you let them in, it creates a lot of different friction that we don't necessarily see in novels. And that's why this novel is defined as coming of age as well as science fiction, because it's navigating relationships in your early 20s. I think your early 20s is when you learn the most and you fall the hardest. So I wanted a realistic portrayal of relationships in your 20s. The third theme is more that science fiction route of what is the government's place in our society today and in the future? What are the societal repercussions of today's culture? With social media and overconsumption and a little bit more hedonistic tendencies that we see that are promoted on social media, essentially honing in it and going back to our moral compass. Because what I find normal, I feel it has become so controversial now. That is something that I wanted to bring back in the novel is bringing back normalcy in morals. I feel like a futuristic world is a great way to bring light into the world that we're living in today in a long-term pattern assessing way.